will be back. I promise you.
Welcome back to Let's Play Rise of the Argonauts. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're here aboard the Argo. Having just left from Saria, with Lycus and Atalanta on board. I'll be right with you, dude. One last place to set sail to, but first, let's catch up on the others. It's been a while since we've seen Hercules.
Now I'd put the Stymphalian birds up against your chimera any day.
I've seen a chimera breathe forth a fearful blast of searing fire. No bird could withstand that.
Well, the giant Geryon and his two-headed dog Orthrus. Now they wouldn't have any difficulty with a chimera.
It's 2 against 1. If we're going to pick teams, then I'll pair my chimera with a sphinx.
That changes everything. The Lernaean Hydra, then, is one of mine.
The Lernaean Hydra had 9 heads. That isn't fair at all.
But only 1 body. That counts. And for my second, I'll take the Nemean Lion.
Ooh, good choice.
That's a team.
Fine. But now that I know the rules, I'll also change my selection.
Hey, where's his staff?
Scylla and Charybdis.
Oh, damn.
There, beat that.
Oh, come now, Pan. Now you're being unreasonable.
What are you guys doing, other than naming monsters?
Right before you arrived on Delphi, we were having a debate. I was trying to come up with an apt simile for a strong mind. I suggested the strong mind was like a trap. What goes in, stays in. The oracle replied, "A mind like a trap is great for killing what it catches." So I asked her opinion on the matter.
And what comparison did she offer?
She said, "A strong mind is like a diamond. It sparkles brightest when it absorbs the light of truth. It has more than one facet, is precious beyond compare, and there is nothing it cannot cut." It's difficult to debate with someone who has all the answers.
Pan, you spend more time with the Oracle than me. What can you tell me of her?
What would you like to know?
How old is she?
By her form, she is a girl of 10. That was her age when she first arrived on Delphi to become the new oracle. Since that moment, she no longer aged as mortals do. Now, her growth is determined by the fullness of the mind, her ability to see all places and times. By that measure, she is even younger than she appears.
How confusing.
That's all for now, Pan. Thank you.
Hey, Herc.
Looks like Atalanta and Lycus have settled in. I'm glad they're aboard.
Me too. Both will make fine allies.
You would have liked that adventure. There was a great big monster to kill. Oh dear God, he's going to be hitting on her, and it's not going to end well.
So, tell me something, girl.
The name's Atalanta.
Right, Atalanta. The only human in a tribe of centaurs, eh? Must have got awful lonely at night.
Surprisingly, no. Saria's home to swarms of annoying little greasy flies that pester you day and night. Whenever loneliness took me, I would just get up and start swatting them. Quite satisfying.
I see. Strange girl.
Huh.
This ship is amazing, Jason. It's as big as the village.
So the open ocean suits you?
To be honest, I'm a bit bored. The ship is big, but I miss the hunt. Lycus told me the centaurs sailed for months to get to Saria. I'm already feeling restless, and it's only been a day.
There'll be plenty of action ahead. Enjoy the calm and peace for now. If you're bored, I'm sure Pan wouldn't mind telling you a tale.
Or 10. I've already had the pleasure. I'm excited, I think. Everything beyond Saria is new to me.
How was it living by yourself for so long?
Never really thought about it when it was happening. Just the way it was. Mostly I thought about what I was going to eat that night. Anyway, I had the satyrs and manticores to keep me company. I learned a lot from watching the satyrs. What plants were good to eat, how to make a fire.
How did you become such a good archer?
Practice. My father taught me how to shoot. Made me my first bow. The first manticore I ever killed was with that little thing. See, when you're hunting manticores, you learn pretty quick to make every shot count. Later, the Nasiros taught me their style. The centaurs are excellent when firing on the move.
I should certainly imagine.
So, your training as a warden made you a weapon master. Which of your weapons do you prefer?
They all have their purpose.
Oh, come now. You must have a favorite. Hypothetically, say you were headed into battle and could only take one with you. Which would it be?
This is probably the most direct question of the gods I've seen.
If I could only bring one thing with me, it would be my shield. The shield is more versatile than most warriors realize. This one in particular has been carried by every king of Iolcus since the first.
Seems a bit, antiquated. No offense.
It is old as Iolcus. But in all that time, it's never failed its bearer. I wouldn't trade it for any other.
Hell yeah. Oh, what the hell.
Let me know when we get to whatever dismal place you've got planned for us next.
What is it, Jason?
What do you remember of your time on Saria?
What do you want to know?
Oh, right.
Tell me again.
Necessity more than anything. My bow was how I ate. Missed shots meant an empty stomach. See, when you're hunting manticores, you learn later the Nasiros taught me their style. The centaurs are excellent when firing on the move.
Weird how he doesn't say goodbye to her. Oh well. So I'm thinking, as much as I enjoy his company, that for the next mission I'm going to have to leave Pan on a boat to be fair to everyone else. Maybe I'll bring Atalanta and Achilles.
I've charted our course to Kithra. Shall I let her loose?
Make it so.
Make good time. As fast as she can go.
There are secrets buried in Kithra you would rather not have. Send some men. Have them seek a way inside the temple. If it's still sealed, then let them lie in wait for Jason when he arrives.
Great. Yeah, it's zombies. It's gotta be zombies.
I won't let you go.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I totally forgot the name of Kithra.
I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you here, Jason. My people have never heard of Kithra before. One thing I can tell you, the winds carry no scent of humans. Cooking fires, fisheries, waste, nothing.
Tell me about Hermes.
Continue on your path, and the messenger will surely walk beside you. You have his attention, and that is not an easy thing to claim.
Tell me of the aspects of Hermes.
Hermes is also the god of athletes and agility. With his aspects as your guide, you will dodge and bedevil your opponents. Hermes will be amused as you interrupt their attacks, strike from behind, and slow their movement.
What powers does Hermes grant his champions?
Draw upon Hermes' divine speed to unleash flurries of attacks beyond mortal limits. Or call upon the forces of wind, air, and the spirit world to blast your opponents before you.
Tell me of Hermes' trickery.
Hermes is a mischievous rogue who takes as much pleasure in making his opponent look foolish than in defeating him. An opponent who is embarrassed is often frustrated, and one who is frustrated is easily defeated. Call upon Hermes in battle, and let him play his tricks through you. Watch as your opponents flail about, fighting ghosts. You may find the results amusing.
Tell me of Hermes' speed.
Show me the world's greatest champions.
They're on this boat.
Show me the strongest, the biggest, the fiercest, the bravest. And after you've shown all these to me, then show me the fastest, for that is the greatest among them. Speed of mind, speed of body. There are no more lethal weapons than that. If you would know what speed truly is, call upon Hermes and ask him.
Tell me of Hermes' wrath.
What can strike so soft as to barely move the hairs upon your arm, and so hard as to destroy a mountain? The answer is the wind, and it is Hermes who commands that force. Call to him, favored one, and he will lend you the force of air. Gusts so strong and sharp as to devour any who stand against you.
Exciting.
Tell me of Hermes' connection to the spirit world.
Hermes is the spirit guide, and he knows the lands of the underworld as well as he does the peak of Olympus. Of all the places upon this world or the one below, Tartarus is the most fearsome. The deepest hell of Hades' realm. It is a black pit of pain and despair, from which there is no escape for the damned it holds. Call upon him, and he will reveal a path to this dark place, a gaping maw that will devour all those who oppose you.
Damn, son.
Lycus, what do you know of the wit and guile of Hermes?
The centaurs of Arcadia believe in a demon that sits upon their backs and spurs them into impulsive decisions. Have you ever known one who seemingly could not help but choose the wrong, even when he knew the right? I speak of small things, little things, a task that must be done and yet is put off without good cause. One who walks out to the cliff's edge and stands on one leg just to feel the rush of his mortality. This is the demon my people speak of, but I know better. That is no demon. It is Hermes, whispering in your ear, smiling, laughing, and who are we to deny him?
That's all for now, Lycus. Thank you.
I fought a campaign in the swamps of the Cyclades once. Word of advice, lad. Watch the bugs. I lost more men to bugs than I did to the enemy.
Kind of want to hear more war stories, but, oh, what the hell.
Tell me of your own deeds. How Ares favored you in battle.
Did I ever tell you of the time I fought in the arena?
You?
You were a gladiator?
For a day.
Ah.
I was just a boy, 16 or so. My father had forbidden me from fighting there, but the cheers of the crowd were too great a temptation. So I disguised myself as a Thracian soldier and entered a Macedonian melee, every man for himself. Things started well enough. I killed 3 or 4 men, all much older than myself, before this Minoan sculled me from behind. As I sat there, trying to remember my own name, Minoan dispatched the rest of the field. Then he came back to finish me off. He looked up to the royal box for approval. There's my father, my life hanging in his decision. He gets up and addresses the entire arena.
What did he say?
This little whelp is not worthy of a warrior's death, here beneath the gaze of Ares. Let him live, so that he can learn from the shame of his defeat. The crowd whistled and jeered me off the floor. And I swear, I saw a smile play across the face of Ares' statue. Later that night, my father sent up a skin of Thracian wine to my room. I guess I hadn't fooled him.
Let me know if you require anything. I take my leave.
Please donate me.
What is it?
We've arrived at Kithra. We'll soon go ashore to find a descendant of Athena.
I sense a taint on this island. A corruption.
Hecate? Black tongues?
I'm not sure. It's not like any other presence I've felt involving the dark tightness. It's old and quiet.
Goddamn zombies.
Almost as if dormant.
Hostile?
I can't say. It's as if it teeters on the edge, waiting to be tipped to one side or the other.
That's not like zombies. Oh no, that's the god room.
If by chance you come across some quicksilver, could use a bit of it around here.
I doubt it, Daedalus. But we'll keep a lookout.
Or cinnabar. Cinnabar would be a godsend.
Okay. Okay.
Most ships refuse to sail here. Kithra has a reputation for being cursed. Those ruined ships at the docks don't do much to dispel that rumor.
A cheery place. God damn.
This place looks deserted. We need to make port where there's some women to be found.
The fairer sex is a salve to ease all care.
Human.
I have loved all types, and each has been an infinite joy.
Sounds more like lust than love.
Says Achilles.
To truly love one woman, you must first be able to love all. Each helps you love more fully than the next.
Then I should be pretty damn good by now.
Now you're the one confusing love and lust.
Oh, I never do that. Love drains a man of his sense and courage. Lust only drains his purse.
It will be interesting to see how much of the Kithra I remember still remains.
No question about that. Oh well.
Pan, you spend more time with the Oracle than anyone. What can you tell me of her?
What would you like to know?
What was her name before she became the Oracle?
It's the same one she has now. Oracles don't lose their names. Recall the Oracle Pelagia, who gave the prophecy of Alcime.
So what is it?
Apollo.
Fitting. That's all for now. Thank you.
3 things I'd hope to find. A hot meal, a warm embrace, a passable wine. 3 things we find instead? A deserted harbor, the stench of swamp gas, and bugs the size of sparrows.
This isn't a pleasure trip, Achilles.
Oh, the taste of Argos' cooking dispelled any such illusion the night we sailed from Mycenae.
I do like how this mace leaves a little trail of smoke behind.
What's a few ghosts, anyway?
So Kithra was once home to the fleece?
Held in Athena's temple.
Must have been someone either very brave or very stupid to steal something from Athena.
Or very desperate. In any case, it's not the fleece we're supposed to find here, but a descendant of Athena herself.
Understood. So I've been speaking with Lycus. He thinks it a good idea that I live among humans for a time. After we find the fleece, of course. He says I won't ever truly know myself until I do.
When we're done, you're welcome to return with me to Iolcus. You can see how that fits you. And then go from there. It's a beautiful place. Not as busy as Mycenae. And lots of open space.
I'd like to see your home. Perhaps I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh boy.
I've been to Kithra once or twice over the centuries, Jason. But not since the great storm afflicted the island. After that, no one heard from Kithra again. Nevertheless, perhaps I would prove useful in navigating the ruins that remain.
Yes. You'll come ashore with me.
Then again... Okay, it seems Pan is to be our constant companion. I'll just pick someone else and call it a video. Let's take Achilles. He hasn't gone ashore since we got him.
Right. Let's go.
Okay.
This looks like a pleasant stop. What wonderful place will you take us next, Jason?
This place was once full of life. Fishermen at work, ships arriving to bring travelers from all over Greece. Further inland is Kithra village and the temple of Athena itself.
From the looks of things, we're wasting our time. There's no one here, blood of Athena or otherwise.
It's one of the great mysteries. One day, during a fantastic thunderstorm, everything just stopped. News from Kithra simply ceased to exist. Travelers arrived to find the island deserted and the temple sealed. Some claim they found a city of statues, as if the people had left behind monuments to themselves.
Somewhere on this island is the person we seek.
If only we came before the vanishing, you could have chosen between 2 members of Athena's bloodline. Twins.
Twins?
The High Priestess Medusa
and her
brother Perseus, the temple guardian. Both young and beautiful and full of promise, the pride of Kithra. But they vanished along with the rest. The one we seek would have to be many generations removed from those siblings.
And what of the fleece?
Kithra was once home to the Golden Fleece. Some think the fleece could still be here. As far as I know, no one's been inside the temple since that great storm so many years ago.
The sooner we start looking, the sooner we'll finish. Come.
Well. Tune in next time, Burning Dog fans, when we begin to explore the ruined island of Kithra, which is seeming to be the lurking place of the infamous Medusa. Oh joy. I'll see you then. And I'll have my eyes closed.